Cranky was busy loading a new engine onto the docks. This one was strange, though. It had a piston, like all of the other steam engines that work here. But it was weird. It was yellow. And the piston was at the front, not at the back. And it was different. But most of all, his domes were made of brass. And that was a very old thing, which proved for this rocket to be a very old engine. "Oi, why are you calling me old?" said the new engine. "And you need to be very careful when loading me. I'm an antique." Cranky didn't take very much notice. He just went, "Oh, well, you know what? I can load your tender on or not. So you better be very careful, because if you're not, I can crash your tender. Is this clear?" "Whatever, you newfangled object." Soon the new engine was ready to introduce himself and go to Knapford. "Hello, big green young Emily. My name is Stephen, and I am a very hard worker. They called me the Rocket." "Look at me, I'm an antique, and yet I'm so fast. This is just amazing. Just look at me. Just look at me." New engine had made all of the other engines very cross, especially James, Den, and Art. So they decided to hold a meeting of indignation. Indespicable. Disgusting. Well, what I mean is, well, it's not very nice to say that to an antique. You've got to be nice, and you've got to be really respectful to a new person, you know. First impressions matter. Stephen stopped at Farquhar Station. He knew that the engines didn't like him. So he backed up and went into a mountain where nobody would see him again. George is a steamroller, but this George is quite strange. I mean, he may have come out of the toy factory incorrectly, but I have no idea why. He doesn't go forward, he goes backwards. Ooh, yeah, rolling and doing stuff. And he's always angry. He is never, ever happy. One day, like usual, George was complaining. He was very cross. He said, "Why is it the narrator controls everyone? Like, honestly, he could say that Molly just turns over and wants a belly rub." "Really? Okay, I'll try. I need to prove George wrong. Okay, George, I want you to go and face Molly, who's just right over there on the other side of the island. And I'm going to say Molly turns over for a belly rub. Are you ready? Okay, let's go." But all of a sudden, for some weird reason, Molly just turns over for a belly rub. "Oh yeah, can I have a belly rub?" My goodness, it actually worked. Really, Molly? Really? Okay, I'm going to pretend we're off camera. Okay. Guys, cut. We're off camera. Yeah, there's no need to do whatever I say you do. Okay, now let me try this. On the shelf full of the trains that have not been involved in this series yet, don't worry, they're likely to come. Ferdinand suddenly fell off. Really, guys? Really? Really? Okay, we're obviously on camera. Now don't narrate because I do not want to say something. And then all of a sudden, George said, "I am a UFO coming from Mars." "I am a UFO coming from Mars." Really? Really, narrator? Really? I guess what you're going to say now is that all of a sudden I start going on the tracks, pulling trucks, like, "Oh yeah, I'm a train now. But all of a sudden, George went on the tracks, pulled the truck and said, "Oh yeah, I'm a train now. Oh yeah, I'm a train now." Well, I think I prefer life off camera.